Recording on.
Welcome to the Three Amigos. We have one smartass, one dumbass, and one average intelligent ass. I'll let you decide which one's which. My name is Adon, aka Marauder Runner.
My name is Nick, or Nicholas West in 2001.
My name is Nate, also known as Voltake77, and together we are
The Three
Amigos.
That was a little off, but we got our point across.
Hopefully next time we do it. But anyways, yeah. Hi guys. Anyways, hello guys. Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to the Three Amigos. We are a group of a trio of friends who are idiots, weeaboos, nerds, and just friends who like to have fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
And welcome to the first podcast. Hey, what's up? First podcast.
Yo.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hopefully, have many more to come. All right. So, of course, with any podcast, we need a topic. And right now, we're going to talk about the Pokemon remakes that are going to come out. The Sinnoh remakes, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Oh, yeah.
Probably one of my favorite generations in all of Pokemon history.
Yeah, you have a lot of history with this game, huh, Adam?
Sort of. I mean, when I finally was playing through, I finally got Platinum like a couple of years ago, and I loved the shit out of it. And now I'm playing through Pearl, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
you got any experiences with 4th Gen or no?
I played through a little bit of Diamond before. I think I might have completed it once, but I have to admit it was way different from what I've played in Generation 5. Because I started in Generation 5 first.
Alright, yo.
Yeah,
okay.
That's your main region. What about you? What about you, Volt?
Wait, before I say anything about the Gen 4, I'm just gonna say this flat out right now. Guys, at the end of this, we're probably gonna add in a little speculation for Gen 5, maybe, specifically from me, only because I'm a nerd for Gen 5, so yeah.
We did not talk about that when we first started this.
Oh, no, don't worry. No, don't worry. Knowing me, I'm gonna forget. Yeah, knowing me, I'm gonna forget. Anyways, but no, yeah, with Gen 4, I think I played it a little bit, but I don't think I've ever completed it, because, like, I did love playing the game, obviously, but I don't think I ever really completed it, because back then, when I was a kid, if things got tough, or, like, I couldn't get far with anything, I would always, like, give up. I was that weak of a kid.
You just give up mid playthrough?
Dude, I've never completed freaking Black and White before until, like, I was maybe close to 10th grade, maybe?
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
You were
No,
a
that wasn't...
sophomore when you completed Gen 5?
No, wait, no. Sophomore? What? No. Actually, no, I take that back. No, I was maybe, like... I think I was in, like, middle school when I finished it.
You can't even remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
it's been years, but like I've only played Gen 4 once, and that was it. I never once completed it.
Well, that might actually be a good thing, because since all three of us now have a Nintendo Switch, we are going to be able to play through these games once again. Play through the Sinnoh region.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Now, I got the trailer pulled up on my phone, and I'm looking at it right now. Now, one of the first things I do want to talk about for the new game is the artwork, or the art style of it. So what do you guys think of the new glow up that the new remakes have?
Honestly, if I can be honest, I actually like it. I think it really suits the Pokemon series, because in previous generations before Gen 6, there was always a chibi overworld art. So like in Pokemon Red, we had chibi versions, Pokemon Gold and Silver, all that stuff. So honestly, the chibi art style really doesn't bother me. It's just a little touched up on more upon, especially with the Switch's high graphics resolution, or whatever it runs on. Regardless, I think this is a good way to return to what we were before, and
like return to the roots kind of aspect.
Yeah, exactly. Like. Plus, if I can be honest, in Sword and Shield and all the other games, to be honest, is from Gen 6 onward, although the 3D models look kind of nice, they still turn as if they were like 2D. And that kind of always bugged me. I was like, because it's just like, you turn around, there's the guy, you turn around very abnormally, basically. I don't like it. So turning back to the TV art style, that actually benefits that kind of movement because it makes a little more sense.
Okay. What do you think of the art style, Nate?
Uh, um, um,
Don't
I,
you fucking dare.
I, I, I'm
Don't.
sorry, but I can't sleep at night after that. Ever since I saw that art, it's been haunting my nightmares ever since. That dead cold stare eyes, those cold stares. I can't sleep. It's terrifying. I'm just kidding. No, I think that. Okay, let me. All right, full disclosure for why I was acting like that. There's a guy out there. I don't remember his name, like Pingus Animation or something like that, who made like a weird, creepy animation about that, where it's like Cynthia turns small, like the child.
Oh yeah, I've seen that
Oh,
one.
God.
I've seen
Yeah,
that video.
I sent it to you guys. Like, it's because of that. That's why I was like, ugh, it's creepy, and
No,
it
I
didn't help
saw it
because
before you sent it to me.
yeah, and it didn't help because it was playing the Lavender Town theme on it, so that was creepy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, no, I think it's cool, honestly. Like, I think it's pretty cool to return back to the old style. Like, it's nice to see the original style come back for Pokemon. Like, granted, yes, we had to get like upgrades when Gen 7 and Gen 8 and even Gen 6 came out. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Gen 6's style was it was meh for me.
Excuse
But
me, that was my home region. Watch your fucking mouth.
hey, you're the one that was saying that you like Gen 4 more than Gen 5.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just
Anyway,
kidding.
but no, yeah, I think it's fun. But I will say this: the way it looked from the trailer, like, granted, yes, it was like barely starting up. This is barely in like in development. But like, I feel like they could like polish up the animation style a little bit more to it to fit more of like of a better style, because it looks like it's slowly turning pixelated. Like, it's still like like not mature beginners type of animation, but I do think it's good. I really like how it goes. I don't know how well it's gonna work through the Switch and how much is gonna work with the story, but all I know is that it does seem like a good return to the past, and I can't wait to see how this game comes out.
All right. So, what do you think, Nick? What do you think of the art style?
See, like I said before, I kind of like the glow up of it. I kind of like the return to old roots, and it kind of gives us kind of a feeling of nostalgia for it. It feels like I'm back on the old DS, running through the game, playing through, having fun. It's just some of this wholesomeness that rubs off on me.
Ah, yeah, I feel that. I feel that because, like I said, I was playing through Platinum. I played through Platinum and Pearl, and I just had a blast with it, just with my old DS Lite. It was great.
Yeah, it's something about getting like one of your first Pokemon games, sitting down in the dead of night and playing through it. Just gives you that warm feeling inside, you know?
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it.
It's funny that you said that, because like when I got I don't remember if it was Sun and Moon or the Omega. No, I think it was the Omega Ruby game. The second I got that game, like, by the way, I got it like in one day, and that whole day I completed the game.
Oh, wow.
You completed the game in one day.
I was
Like
bored.
in wow.
I was bored out of my mind and just completed that whole game nonstop. And God, it was torture because I was playing it how I used to play back then. Which, by the way, will be another topic we'll be talking about later on, so I won't go into full detail. But later on, we will talk about how we used to play the games and how we may play this game more. But right now, yeah, it was hell when I did that. So who knows? Maybe I'll do the same with this game, but we'll find out.
Actually, Nate, you bring up a really cool and interesting point that I want to segue into. You said that when you got Omega Ruby, you sat down and completed the entire game within a day. Which leads me to ask one thing.
What's
Should
that?
the difficulty cap be raised for the Diamond and Pearl remake? Like, should it be
Definitely.
the same difficulty
Definitely.
caliber as the originals? Like, should Cynthia literally just decimate us the first time we go up against her in the Elite Four and Championship?
When you mean
Yeah.
when you mean Cynthia decimates us, do you mean like as in like, oh, she's gonna be like a badass, or B, she's gonna become a god again?
I'm
I
gonna go with a bit of both.
Oh
To be
God.
to be honest, what made Diamond and Pearl so great was it wasn't an easy game. Like, yeah,
Right.
it's made for children. However, there's a slight bit of edge to it, which made it a little interesting. You actually had to grind. You actually had to calculate your strategies, all that kind of stuff. That's what I like about Pokemon.
Right. And looking
The
at
newer
Cynthia's
games,
Pokemon,
especially
looking at
Sword and
Cynthia's
Shield, are just not very good. Not very good.
looking at Cynthia's Pokemon for the championship in Sinnoh, she had tons of level 60 Pokemon. So if you didn't have something equal or better, you were gonna get screwed.
I think
Yeah.
I think the main difficulty between Cynthia's team isn't just the fact that it's just the level. Like if you have a good level starter or like in your team that could help you out with this, you'll be fine. It's the matter of getting to her freaking demon of a monster Pokemon Garchomp is what makes it difficult.
Oh yes,
Oh,
Because
God.
Garchomp has been known to be one of the most strongest and deadliest freaking Pokemon in the entire world. I don't think I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think the anime did kind of didn't do that much justice with Garchomp, but in the game, Garchomp was like a freaking god. If you had Garchomp, if that was it, you would have ran through everything.
Well,
Yeah.
Garchomp is a pseudo legendary. What do you expect?
Exactly.
I mean,
That's what's actually
yeah.
That's what's actually
That
the
is
thing,
very
though, is because everyone treated Garchomp, who was nothing more than just a freaking normal type Pokemon, like not normal type officially, but like just a random wild Pokemon, as if it was an actual legendary when it was just a wild Pokemon, which is
Well, it's
amazing.
a pseudo legendary, so it has like a higher base stat total than an average like starter.
Exactly, which is why if anybody had a Garchomp, I'm pretty sure even now if you have a Garchomp in your team, whether you're fighting a CPU or you're fighting against people online, it's game over already because Garchomp is one of the hardest Pokemon to fight, man.
Well, not exactly, but I can see what you're getting at. Regardless, I think they should boost up the difficulty at least a little bit because in Sword and Shield, I'm gonna be honest, Sword and Shield was an absolute snooze fest. Like when I first played through the game, yeah, I had a shit ton of fun, but it was easy, like insultingly easy. And I think the same went for like Sun, Moon, and X and Y, and
How
even
dare
Aura.
you.
The only
How
thing
dare
that
I'm gonna
really
how dare
no, no, no,
how dare you with
the
how
only
dare
newer
you with
game
the
that
Sun
had
and
some
Moon?
sort of edge was the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon remakes. That's it.
I'm gonna cut you off right there and be like, I kind of have to agree with Adam on this because when I played through Sun in-game playthrough time, I managed to beat the game in 24 hours. In-game logged time, I beat the game in 24 hours. It's that easy.
Insultingly, almost.
Yeah.
And I know it's made for children. That's their main demographic. However, there's still these older Pokemon fans like myself. Like, there's like me. There's like MNJTV. If any of you know him, basically, there's a whole lot of these older fans that are getting a little turned off by how easy this is. Like that's been a main point of controversy throughout this whole fandom for years now, ever since Gen 6 came out. Because Black and White 2 were really the last games to actually have some sort of edge. Now, granted, they did something right with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, making it a little more difficult, but we really need to go back to the roots and what made Pokemon what it is. We need basically make it tough, make it hard. Don't make it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna slam you into the ground. Nothing like that. Just like, what I'm basically trying to say is make it so it's not difficult, but it's not insultingly easy. Just hit that sweet spot, you know?
Okay, you know what? As much as I got mad of you guys like shitting on freaking Sun and Moon, I will agree with you on that. Thinking back to when I first played Sun and Moon, it was kind of easier than I expected, and the story didn't really have that much depth, in my opinion, in the beginning. But then when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out, it did feel like there was more depth into it, and it did feel a little bit more difficult and a lot longer than the original one. So I will agree on you with you guys on this one, but I will always say Sun and Moon will always be my favorite behind Black and White because that one's my top one.
Right.
You just made Nick's day.
Mm-hmm. So let's get away from all this tearing down the Diamond and Pearl remakes and get to something positive. For example, the
Oh wait,
starters.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
sure.
Apom is back. Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay, listen. For those of you people listening out there,
favorite Pokemon, and I was very upset that they didn't add him into Sword and
I was gonna
Shield.
say,
So-
for all of those who are listening, Adam, aka Marauder Runner, his favorite Pokemon is freaking Apom. He will not shut up about it.
Never.
And I have to admit, I kind of played a role into his Apom obsession because I actually bred a shiny Apom for him.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
I think
my
I heard that
birthday
story.
present. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Also,
I just did that just for a quick
wait,
little point. Anyway,
Yeah,
continue.
let me tell you guys how obsessed the Don is with Apom. When he saw how Detective Pikachu in the movie treated the Apoms, he was like he was almost
Why are you
offended.
making a whole point on this? I just said I was happy that Apom was back.
I know, I just had to point that out because I thought it was funny. Anyways, sorry, Nick, continue.
So let's move on to the starters, my dudes. We gotta play up through a Pokemon game. What's a
Yeah.
Pokemon game without starters? So let's talk about those.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So-
do you guys have a starter that you want to go through with these games?
We'll start with you first.
Oh, with
What
me
is
first?
yours?
All right.
Yeah, what's your starter of choice for this game?
I'm
Or
gonna be honest. Like in Pokemon Platinum, I chose Turtwig, and in Pokemon Pearl, I chose Chimchar. So it's got between those two because I'm gonna be honest. I don't like. I'm not that big a fan of Piplup. I'll be honest. Like I like
Oh, really?
the
Dude,
anime.
okay,
Why you
first
do
up,
the peng-
okay, yo, that is an
What?
Why you
insult.
do the penguin dirty?
Dude, that is an
I'm not trying
insult.
to do the Penguin dirty. I'm just saying that
That is
out of the three single starters, I don't like Piplup as much as I like Turtwig or Chimchar. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Don, that is an insult to freaking both penguins and the Don waifus, man.
I'm not saying I hate Piplup. I love Piplup. It's one of my favorite base form starters. However, I'm just not. I hate Primplop, if I'm being honest, because it's ugly. And Empoleon, I do like its design. However, its typing is not helping it. If I'm being honest, because it can get wrecked by either of the starters. Like Infernape is fast enough to knock it out with its fighting type moves, and Torterra was always strong against it. So.
Don, look into the chat. This is literally me and Nick right now when you freaking said that you don't like Pimplop.
Oh my god.
As I said before, I said I didn't hate Piplup. In fact, I said it was one of my favorite base form starters. I just think I just like Turtwig and Chimchar better. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, going on. It's going to be either Turtwig or Chimchar. I'm leaning towards Chimchar because I love monkeys, but nothing is set in stone yet. Anyways.
Wait,
hold
on. Before I say my thing, you said you like Chimchar, right?
Yeah.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Return to monkey.
I mean, monkeys are my favorite animal, dude, so.
Oh, so I could tell you're on King Kong's team. Okay. How dare you? How dare you offend the Godzilla fam?
All right, Nate. What's
all
your
right.
starter of choice for this generation?
Okay. Let me first tell you guys this. So whenever I used to choose a starter, I would always usually go with the grass types since my favorite were always grass types. And back when Gen 6 came, not Gen 6, Gen 7 came out, I always picked Litten because I don't know why. I think I liked Litten's design and also because I thought it'd be cool to use a fire type for once. But I've never once really used a water type before, so if I was to choose between Turtwig and Piplup, I think I would go my first run with Piplup for the first time since I think
Really?
Yes, because I feel like it'd be a nice change of pace to finally start with a water type because like I said, all the other games I ever played, I would always choose a grass type. Like whenever I played Black and White, I would choose Snivy. When I played Omega Ruby, I chose Grovyle. Not Grovyle, fucking Trico. Trico. When I played Sun and Moon, that's when I changed to Litten. And so even now, I feel like if I was to choose Pimplip, I feel like it could actually help me out a little bit and make me feel a little bit more in the Diamond and Pearl vibe because, you know, Dawn with Piplup, man, beautiful.
Oh, okay.
All right, your turn, Nick.
Okay, hold on a second before we move on. Nate, I gotta tell you something. You almost made me throw up when you said you picked Snivy in Generation 5. Oh my god,
Oh,
that's so gross.
okay, okay. All right, y'all. So now I know what's our yo guys. So now I know what a future topic for us will be. It's basically fighting each other on our favorite Pokemon. Okay, good to know.
Okay,
I'm sorry, we make our big Oshawott stands.
Ashua!
yeah.
All right,
Alright.
Nick, what starter are you going to choose for this generation, for this remake?
Typically, when I played through Pokemon Diamond, I would always pick Turtwig. Like, I'm kind of with Volta on this. I picked Turtwig, and I don't know,
Turkey.
I haven't really connected with Chimchar that much because for me, I just don't feel the firefighting combo. I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
That's understandable.
I mean, for Piplup, I have to admit, Piplup's cute as fuck. I love it. He's cute.
I love
He's cute.
Piplup. It's great.
But I have to admit, the Water Steel, it looks pretty interesting. It's like, meh, you might be my close second in my book. But Torterra, I have to admit, Torterra has been my main throughout the whole game. He's a cute little guy I can cuddle with in his early stages, and then he evolves into
Torterra
this
is
giant
cute.
behemoth of a tank. Like,
Oh
seriously.
yeah, that's a whole continent that he's carrying on his back.
Oh yeah,
That's
he's got a whole
ecosystem right there.
continent on his back. He's got a
Dude, you're
tree
leaving
out of his
Amber
shell.
Fox by
He
herself,
is a
bro, really?
tank. Oh, and one more reason why I love Torterra and I would pick him as a
Okay.
starter. I like turtles.
I
Who
like
done that,
turtles.
Toronto? Nate, why do you keep muting yourself? You dealing with something right now, bud?
Oh no, it's because my brother like kept coming in and out. He's in here right now. So if you guys, really quickly, to everyone watching right now, if you guys hear by any chance like any sort of like small laughter or like possibly a video or something, it's my little brother.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, wait till he makes me lose my mind.
Oh,
All right, so let's talk about positives for this game or some possible hopes that we have. I actually heard rumors that Mega Evolution might be returning in this game, and to be honest,
Yes,
if that
yes,
happens,
yes,
I will be
yes.
very happy
yeah.
because Mega Evolution was one of my favorite parts of Generation 6.
Best
And just
game
having them
mechanic
come
ever.
back and possibly get more Mega Evolutions, possibly for the starters, I would be insanely happy.
Alright, I'm gonna say this flat out right now. If the Mega Evolutions do come out and I do get that game, I am immediately going to capture a Ghastly and freaking level it up to a Hunter just so I could trade it with you guys to get a Gengar, cause I want
Yeah.
I want Mega Gengar.
Oh yeah, Mega
Speaking of which, actually,
Gengar.
wait. Before we continue on with it, actually, you know what? Actually, we'll talk about this later on. I'll mention it later. But like, yeah, like that sounds like a good idea. Because I will admit, Mega Evolution was like one of the most biggest things to have ever happened with Pokemon.
It was the biggest gimmick that happened in the Pokemon games ever since we had triple battles and rotation battles in Generation 5.
Oh yeah. So Mega Evolution's coming back. I am all for it, and I'm excited if they do decide to bring it back.
Just give the rest of the starters Megas, please. The only starters that have...
There is one drawback to Mega Evolution coming back.
What's that?
Cynthia's Mega Garchomp.
I know. I was gonna say that.
Actually,
I was gonna say
boys,
that.
I have to admit, if Mega Evolution does come back and Cynthia has a Mega Garchomp, it wouldn't be that bad because Mega Garchomp is actually weaker than normal Garchomp.
To be honest, I never really liked Mega Garchomp. I always thought it looked like really weird.
Yeah. Wait, how did Mega Garchomp? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up right now. Mega Garchomp. I forgot how he looked.
Watch Nate freak out when he pulls up a picture.
Oh yeah, wait, no, I thought that looked cool though. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, but it does look
You
like
see
it would.
that jawline though?
What?
You see that jawline?
I see that what?
The jawline.
Yeah, I saw that jawline. What about it?
It looks fucking weird, bro.
Bro, that legit looks like a freaking. That reminds me of a freaking Decepticon. If I'm being totally honest with you.
Oh my gosh.
Just freaking.
But
Actually, yeah. Looking at the base stats right now for Garchomp and Mega Garchomp, and basically Mega Garchomp is 10 points weaker than regular Garchomp. So
wait, what? Wait, seriously?
yeah.
I thought
Like-
it was 100. I thought it was 100 base that turtle buff.
No, Mega Garchomp is actually weaker than regular Garchomp. Like, for base stats for regular Garchomp, it's 102, and for Mega Garchomp, it's 92. Wait, am I looking at... No, that's its overall stats. Sorry. Actually, it's much slower. It's much slower. Doesn't have that much special defense. I think it's... Wait, hold on a second. What's this stat? Its defense is lower.
Huh.
I don't know.
Nick, why did you send that into the chat? Oh, gosh.
I don't
Oh,
know.
really?
I
That
don't
is,
know. Hold
that
on.
is
Here, I'll make
disturbing.
it
I'm
better.
not gonna
Everyone,
go
hold
to
up.
sleep tonight because of that. Thank
Here,
you.
hold on for a second. I'll make it better. Everyone, you guys are gonna see that me, Adon, and Nick are simps right now. And oh my god, what have I just found? I will show you guys that image later. But everyone.
Let's keep it on. Let's keep the topic on Pokemon, okay?
Oh no, exactly. That's why I'm just looking.
Unless it's Pokemon waifus, then you can talk away.
Oh, exactly. No, that's what I'm looking up right now. I'm just trying to see what
but
I can find.
but make sure it's just Diamond and Pearl. Anyways, I heard. Anyways, looking at the, I heard a lot of theories going around. Everyone's theorizing that these remakes are going to have the platinum decks, which should actually be more beneficial.
Oh, yeah.
To these remakes because the Diamond and Pearl decks, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of suck.
Yeah.
Like all the new evolutions that were introduced in Gen 4, they were not available until you got the national decks. So I think it would be much more beneficial to the games if they decide to bring in the Platinum Dex, which has all the new evolutions and even some more older Pokemon from previous generations.
Oh, my dude. Adam, check this out in the chat.
I see it.
Oh, man.
That's
You know what? That's actually...
We'll talk about Cynthia later, okay?
Yeah. All right.
All right. So, do you guys have any possible hopes? Any theories that might happen? Anything?
I do want to see more. Like, I want to see previous games or previous generation starters make an appearance. Like, every time there's like a new generational remake or something, you can get like a previous generation's starter. For example, I think it was in Generation 6, you can get Generation 1 starters.
Yep.
And in Generation 7, I think you can get, through like the QR code scan events, you can get some of the other starters.
It depends on the game. For Sun and Moon, you can get the Johto starters, and for Ultra Sun and Moon, you can get basically any other starter.
Yeah,
bro, I have been using that QR codes for like a while until I ran out and I just gave up.
You know they recharge.
No, exactly. I know. I'm just saying. Like, I tried so many times to get a starter Pokemon, like with the QR codes, but after some time, I kind of just gave up. And I think it was either because I didn't have any hopes for it.
You have to be on a certain day to get a starter, right?
No, let me finish. I think it's because I didn't have any more hope, or I just got lazy.
Like I said, it has to be on a certain day.
I know.
Anyway,
actually,
for past generation starters that I want to see make a return, obviously to help out Volt with his fanboyism or something like that, I want to see Gen 5 starters make a return.
You are a Gen 5 simp just like him. Don't try to hide it.
Okay, yeah, so next topic, we're gonna have freaking Gen 5 versus Gen 4, baby.
Oh my god.
Alright, and
let's talk about newer podcasts later, Volt, okay?
I know.
And another previous games or previous generation starter make an appearance. I might have to go with Gen 6 on this one.
Oh, definitely. But the only reason I want Gen 6 starters back is for a Greninja.
I think that's for I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's for everyone because I think Greninja, out of all of Gen 6 starters, Greninja has always been like the most popular one.
Greninja is the most popular Pokemon, period, dude.
Exactly.
Like, the Pokemon Company held a freaking contest for who's the most popular Pokemon. Greninja won by a large margin.
Bro,
and I mean a large margin.
How much you guys want to bet if Greninja wasn't the one, it probably would have been Garchomp?
Actually, you're wrong. It would have been Lucario.
Or
Actually,
Charizard.
no, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah.
No, Charizard was number 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, out of all of them, Charizard came in 4th place, behind Greninja at number 1, Lucario number 2, and Mimikyu at number 3.
Yeah, my boy Mimikyu. Actually, speaking of
Oh
that, speaking of
man.
that, okay, I actually have one hope right now. I want to say this right now. I know this is a long shot hope, but I would love, and I mean love, to either get a like glimpse, a hint, or a possible rare encounter of just Mimikyu, man. I would love to see that, bro.
Ooh, Mimikyu and Sinnoh. That's interesting.
Dude, you know,
Well, to be honest, I have a feeling that for this remake, I think they might bring back some. They might have a way because the remakes are being developed by the same people who developed Pokemon Home. I feel like they're going to add as many Pokemon as they can.
I just
So
hope
I
they don't.
think there's a good chance that Mimikyu will show back up.
I just hope. Okay, so this is going back to hopes. This is another hope I'm thinking of because of what you said. Put as much Pokemons as they can. I just hope they don't overdo it and overshower like a lot of Pokemons in there. Because I feel like I'm gonna be totally honest with you. As fun as it will be to revisit all the Pokemons, I feel like that's gonna be a bit overwhelming.
You mean like trying to complete the Dex to get a shiny charm, something like that?
No, not like with just Shiny Charm. I think it's just overwhelming in general. Cause like, yes, it's gonna be fun to have all these Pokemons and such, but I feel like it just will be overwhelming to have like too many. Cause like with the encounters and stuff, you're more than likely to encounter the same Pokemon like 10 times before you could get another one.
That's fair. All right.
Okay.
So, you guys have anything else? Because I have two more things I want to bring up for this little point I have here.
I can't think of anything right now, so I'll let you take the floor.
All right.
I do have something, but I'll wait until you say it because I'm interested in yours.
Okay. So, you know how Pokemon brought out DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield, right?
Right.
Yes.
I have. What if they brought back that kind of concept for DLC for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl? Like that. That could be huge. So that would mean that Ilka could focus on the main game first and then bring out DLC for later. And to be honest, possible DLC ideas, so everyone will shut up about it. I have a feeling that they might bring back the Battle Frontier, or they could actually do something with the Distortion World to honor Pokemon Platinum, which is one of their highest selling games.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I was actually going to say that like after you said DLC, like maybe the DLCs could be like Emerald and like Platinum, because in all honesty, like yeah, like aside from Emerald, because I don't think I've really heard that much reviews for Emerald, but like Diamond and Pearl, I mean not Diamond and Pearl, Platinum was like the biggest one out there, and that was only because of Giratina and the story itself too,
And the Battle Frontier.
and the Battle Frontier.
Because people will not shut up about that. Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what the Battle Frontier is, and I'm just agreeing with you.
I think it's like some sort of like tower challenge where you can go in, battle a bunch of trainers that have some pretty high level Pokemon, and then come out and get
like
some coins.
like Black and White too.
You know how I said I was playing through Pokemon Platinum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually got to the Battle Frontier and I went through it a little bit. It's pretty fun. I can understand why people would want it back, but I just honestly, if they do bring it back, I honestly just hope they do bring it back so people will finally shut up.
Oh yes.
Actually, I want to bring this up really quickly before we move on to the next topic. To all our Pokemon fans out there, whether they are fans of Gen 4 or Gen 1 or any other gens or all of them at the same time, please, God, when this game comes out, and if there's something in the game that you guys don't like, or that you didn't want, or that probably ruins the game for you in some way, please do not be a jerk and like go out and be a toxic person saying all these bad things about the game, because
Yeah, we're gonna talk about negative. We're gonna talk about how the Pokemon fandom is negative in a little bit, actually.
yeah, but like basically just don't be a toxic person though, because like we always just want us to have fun. Like just be glad they're at least giving us something instead of just giving us something that's kind of useless. Like no offense to people who like this game, Pokemon Snap.
I think you just pissed off everybody.
I know, but look, okay, let me be honest with you guys, because Pokemon Snap, all you can do is just take pictures and that's it. Like, what the There's no story or anything, it's just taking pictures.
People defending Pokemon Snap. Oh god.
Bro, how much you want to bet we're gonna get dislikes only because of that one comment?
I'm not giving your place money.
Actually, I'm gonna point something out and say, Nate, that's actually not the worst thing you can say and piss off the entire Pokemon community. Pissing off the Pokemon community would be saying that I hope they don't make a remake of Pokemon Stadium.
Ooh, okay. Let's move away from this. Let's move away, gentlemen. I want to hear these fans in the comments, okay?
We're just debuting our podcast for the first time, and I've already pissed off like 50 million people.
Oh, you pissed off more than that. All right. Okay, let's move on to the possible cons of this game, because there are some cons that I want to touch up upon. First off,
Can I start? Can I start for a second?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, there is one con that I do hope that does not make it in the final cut of the new Diamond Pearl remakes, and that is being exactly, or the battle mechanics being exactly like Let's Go. I mean,
Oh god.
I kind of like the idea, but I'm more of the classic style, like choose one of your 4 moves, do your battle. That's it.
Yeah, I think so you mean you want wild battles, wild encounters, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, wild encounters, the whole shebang.
I think that was actually shown in the trailer, dude.
Oh, good. Thank
I
goodness.
think we're good.
Hopefully.
Okay. But the thing I have 4 points right here for what I don't want to be in this game. So I'm just
he's
gonna
got a list.
You just made the
Well,
list.
yeah, I wrote some stuff down before we started this podcast.
Yeah, hold up.
All right.
Guys, really quickly, guys, hold up. Before you do it, Don. Fair warning to you guys. For both right now and maybe somewhere down the future, I feel like in every podcast we're gonna do, I'm 100% sure Adon is more than likely going to be the one to be more prepared with like a list written down already, while me and Nick are just gonna freeball everything.
Amen, brother.
I will free ball a little bit, but yeah, I do like writing down a list just to be a little more organized. Anyways, the first thing I want to touch up on the Pokemon website, it says that this is supposed to be a faithful retelling. That concerns me, because if you look back at the older remakes, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, yeah, they were retellings of these stories that we've played through before. However, they added something new to the formula. For example, with Pokemon Auras, they added Mega Evolution. They added a little more concepts, some new types, all that kind of stuff. Not that I think that they're going to pull the fairy type out of Generation 4, out of this remake or something, but I have a feeling that they might go a little overboard with trying to make sure this story is an exact retelling. And to be honest, I don't want that. I really don't want that. I want a brand new experience. If I wanted to get the same experience, I would just reset Pokemon Pearl or Platinum. I don't want to spend $60 on a game for the exact same game, you know?
Yeah, it's like because like going off what Adon said with what they did with OS and shit and stuff. When I played the game and I even saw like how the game was originally from both, whether it be like Jaden Animation's storytelling of the game or even just people playing through it. Like all Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire gave us a little bit more because they added like some more depth into some of the cutscenes while at the same time giving us a little bit of a bonus extra story to it that actually made it a lot more fun and a little bit more interesting. So I feel like with Diamond and Pearl, the new
Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, if you want the titles.
Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. God, I'm gonna forget these. I'm sorry about that,
Okay,
guys. But like,
for to help you remember, BDSP.
Yeah, BDSP. Why does that sound like saying PTSD?
Or BDSM.
Oh no. Anyways,
we're gonna make that joke.
Anyways, for B,
for BDSP.
Yeah, I just said BDSP. I feel like what they should do is, yes, they should retell the story, but I do feel like they should pull an OS like they did before and add like some bonus stuff to it as well. Like not just like make the story more in depth, but give us some more like hints to possibly a bonus story that's either going to be like, oh, if you want to get this bonus story, you got to either update the game or you got to complete the game or do a certain thing.
Yeah, so kind of like the Delta episode in Auras is what you're getting at.
Basically, yes. Because like when Adon brought up Platinum, I was thinking about with the DLC, like what if they were able to do that? Like what if they gave hints in the game to Pokemon Platinum and they added that into the game as either a DLC or as a secret bonus addition to the game. Like it would be interesting to see how that would work out. I hope if they do that, that they make it good and don't make it like either rushed or like, oh, here it's just there. But I do feel like if they're gonna do the story and they want to make it more interesting, add more depth into it and give us a little bit more like stuff that'll make us actually think things through. Like I love games. I love it when Pokemon games do certain things and they make you think, what's gonna happen next in the story? Do I have to get a DLC for it? Is this how the story's gonna end? What's gonna happen next for the future games? Like I love it when a Pokemon game or games in general do that. So I really hope that, like Adon said with the story, that they do something like that, because that way it'll bring in more people, whether new or old fans, and even make everyone think, man, this is actually really good. What's gonna happen next?
Yep. Nick, you have anything to add?
No, not really. I don't think I have any other things to add for cons.
No, I have 4 other things. I just wanted to know if you had anything to add to that point.
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
You cleared
So, the next point I want to go off on, please, for the love of Arceus, do not bring back hidden machines.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. In Generation 7, they finally took out the HMs. I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain HMs, but basically, you put a move on a Pokemon, and you can't forget it. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, those special like disc freaking.
Yeah, the HMs.
Okay, yeah. I'm a vent on that, dude. Do you know how many of those I got? And like, I'll give it to a Pokemon, and when I get like a good move that I want to take out, that I want to bring in, but like some of the other moves are good, but that one move is bad, and I want to replace that, and I can't replace it. It pisses me off so much because I remember there was one time where I had a good move, and I could have replaced it with that one, so I could have kept everything else and could have dominated. But I couldn't because I couldn't take it out, and I almost got decimated because of that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I just hope that they bring in something new to replace the HMs. For example, in Gen 7, they brought in Ride Pokemon. For Generation 8, they just didn't have any of those kind of areas. So I just feel like that they should really keep these HMs out. I don't want another HM. Just please, for the love of Arceus, no more hidden machines. All right. Nick, you've been very silent.
No, I just let you vent. I just stay quiet just to let you vent. So yeah,
But you do agree. I know
yeah,
that.
I agree that HMs need to like stay out of the new games. But I mean, there is one thing good to come out of HMs.
What's that?
Bidoof as an HM slave.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So for the next point, I want to touch up on location-based evolution. You guys know what location-based evolution is? I don't have to explain it.
Kind of like Glaceon and Leafeon, right?
Yeah, basically, to get a Glaceon elite and a Leafeon, you have to level up an EV near a certain rock. For Magnezone or Probopass, you need to level a Magneton or a Nosepass in Mount Coronet. I really hope they don't bring those back, because location-based evolution, to be honest, in my opinion, is kind of garbage. Like, to evolve your Eevee into a Leafeon or your Magneton or Nosepass into Magnezone or Probopass, that's not too much of a problem because you have very early access to those kind of locations. But Glaceon does not. And that's a very big problem to any fans of Glaceon, because if they want to use a Glaceon, they have to either wait to get that location and just keep an Eevee on their team the entire time and just miss out on all these level up moves that Glaceon would get, but Eevee can't. Or they have to transfer a Glaceon into the game and have to risk it not listening to them. And to be honest, That would suck ass. So, they had it in Sun and Moon as well. And plus they had it in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but they took it out in Sword and Shield and replaced it with Stone Evolution. For example, to get a Glaceon, now you have to just use an Ice Stone on an Eevee. I think that they should continue that. Like, don't bring back location-based evolution. Just replace it with Stone Evolution. Like, it would work for Probopass and Magneton because you could just give them a Thunderstone, for example. I think that's what they should go for, to be honest.
Actually, I'm gonna pile on to one thing you were saying during that little tiny rant about
Sorry.
Glaceon, Leafeon, and Eevee. Game Freak, let's talk. It's been 8 years. Where's our new evolution?
I was like, wait, when he brought up Eevee, I was like, is it weird that I kind of knew he was gonna come to this spot, but at the same time I didn't? Like, when he was saying, like, Game Freak, I was already like, okay, wait, we're talking about Eevee, why are you talking about Game Freak? And then he said evolution, I'm like, oh, okay.
No, but like, no,
dude,
seriously.
I mean, we're stuck.
I'm looking at it right now. Pokemon X came out in 2013. It's been 8 years, and we haven't got a new evolution since.
Oh, wait,
we
so,
need a new
that's
one.
Right. That's right. That's when the Very types were introduced, right? Freaking Gen 6.
Yep. And then we had Sylveon get introduced.
Yep. So, yeah, just keep location-based evolution out. Just give us a new way, an easier way to evolve these Pokemon, is basically all I'm saying. Whether it be through level up or Stone Evolution, I don't care. Just keep location-based evolution out of this. Or, if you want to keep it in, just give us one, let us have both methods. Just, if there's going to be a location-based evolution, at least give us another option to evolve these Pokemon. Like, just bring the Ice Stone into into these remakes. I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Actually, I want to add on to two things. One thing that Adon had mentioned in his rants, and then I want to talk about the evolutions possibilities that we could probably get for the game. So let me go with the first thing first.
Adon, would be like a 10-9 sort of thing.
Yeah,
like,
but
it'd be a little weird to bring a new evolution into a remake.
Yeah, but then again, it'd be nice to hint to it, though, don't you think?
Well, yeah, hint to it, fine, but just bring a new one in altogether out of nowhere, that'd be a little weird.
Yeah, like I feel like if they just brought it in and then like gave a small hint to a possible evolution one day, or like even like say like they bring in that evolution and they like we just see it and then we never see it again, like that would be a good way to hint to us for a future game with that
evolution DLC.
Well, not like DLC. I feel like the DLC wouldn't work out, honestly, with this. I feel like it'd be better if it gave a hint to, like, the future game.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. But,
yeah,
like...
they did that in Pokemon X and Y with the strange souvenir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, but going to what I was going to say, Adon, when you were mentioning, like, when you transfer, like, a Glaceon and risk the Pokemon's, like, not listening to you, it actually reminded me of when I used to do that back when I played Black and White, where I would, like, send over my old, what's his name, freaking... What was that drill Pokemon's name again? I forgot. The freaking mole?
Excadrill?
Excadrill, yeah. Excadrill. When I sent him to my Black and White game, the second one, I noticed how like he wasn't listening to me in the beginning. I do feel like they should keep that in the Pokemon game, where they should make it where it's like, oh yeah,
obedience.
Yeah, where you should actually like. I feel like they should keep that in the game where it's like, oh yeah, you gotta wait till these Pokemon warm up to you before you can actually like use them. Because I feel like if you just bring them in and have them start going in immediately, like, it'd be cool, it'd be easier, it'd be cool, but then at the same time, if someone was to, say, trade with another person a high-level Pokemon, and that Pokemon was to listen to them immediately, it would make the game go by a bit quicker, and it'd be less fun, especially if you're doing an online battle with somebody. So I feel like the best option is to keep that obedience kind of thing there, and make it where it's like whether the Pokemon's high level or even a low level or even the decent level you need, that you should at least keep that obedience there, so that way it could be easier for you guys to like, oh yeah, no, like, hey, so this Pokemon's not gonna listen to me, let's make it warm up to me before I can officially have him join my party and such. Because I feel like that'd be a fun thing to do and add on.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Okay. The last real point I want to touch up on is the
Wait.
what the. Okay then.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. The last point I want to touch up on is the EXP share. You guys are familiar with this item, correct?
Oh
Yes.
Okay, so in so in previous generations, I think the EXP share first started showing up in Gen 3, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought it was
It
Gen
was-
5.
Nope, it was Gen 3. I have one. In Gen 3 through Gen 5, it was a held item that would allow Pokemon you were not using in battle to gain experience points. However, it was a very nice way to level up weak Pokemon, but then in Generation 6, they decided to rank it up to a key item to where you could level up all your Pokemon. And this pissed off a bunch of Pokemon fans because they thought it made the games too easy. But here's the thing: in those games, you could turn it off. Like that's the main thing for me. Like if I grabbed Pokemon Moon right now and reset it, and I wanted to go through the game again, I would just turn off the EXP. I would just turn off the EXP share. Like it's no problem. But in Pokemon Sword and Shield, they added in the EXP share and made it mandatory. You couldn't turn it off. You couldn't turn it off, basically. And that honestly pisses me off because it makes it really unfair because the way I like to play, I like to use all my Pokemon at once. Like just throw in one Pokemon, level it up, take it out, switch it into another Pokemon, get that to level up. And it kept my party balanced. But with Gen 8, they really took out that option. Like your team was no longer balanced. Like if you caught a lower level Pokemon while you had all these high levels, it's going to be trailing behind always. Like, and you can't even turn it off. So with this remake, I hope that they make the EXP share into an item again, whether that be the key item or just how it was regularly. So we have the option to turn it off because it makes the game way too easy. So yeah, just let me turn off the EXP share. Just let me turn it off.
Yeah, no, though I will agree with you on that one. Like I will say this though, like whenever the EXP share came on, I will say it was always a good thing for me sometimes because sometimes I had those moments where like, okay, I can't use these Pokemons in the battle, sadly, because they are not gonna be.
Yeah, I get that. It's just that I want the option to turn it off. That's it.
No, exactly. That's why I was gonna say like that was always a good thing, but if it's gonna be mandatory, I do feel like that will piss off a lot of people. Like it won't hurt me obviously because I'm okay with that. Like I'll turn it off and on anytime. But like I do agree with you. Like if they don't give you that option to turn it off, there's gonna be a riot of people like going off on that, and I don't think anyone's gonna like that. So yeah, I also kind of hope that if they do bring that back and they end up having it like where like you could turn it off and on, that they at least have it where if your Pokemon dies in battle, that you could at least give them, like, this is just a small thing, but, like, give them some XP, but not, like, a lot. Even if they're
If they
fainted.
faint, they get no XP.
Hmm?
If they faint, they get no XP. That's how it's always been.
I know. But that's what I'm also saying, like, if they do it where...
Not die.
Yeah, I know, but if they do that though, like where they add an XP to like even the fainted Pokemon, I feel like some people would be okay with it because oh yeah, they actually did help out in the battle, they can get some extra XP. But then again, at the same time, it does seem kind of unfair. So I feel like they should keep the system the same, and like you said, yes, have the options to turn them off and on. Because God knows for a fact, I don't want to hear any complaining from any Pokemon fans. Unless it's about saying, unless it's them saying like Cynthia is so hard to beat, then I'll be like, yeah, deal with it.
Okay. Nick, you have been extraordinarily quiet. I feel like you're not even getting a chance to speak. I apologize.
Wait, why'd
I
you
mean,
say
that rant
this?
took so. I mean, that rant took so long. I managed to hatch this thing.
Wait, are you playing Pokemon Go while we're recording this?
Yeah, I'm just playing Pokemon Go while I'm doing this. I managed to hatch that thing out of an egg.
Okay, first off, how dare you call it that thing? That thing has a name. It's called Snivy. Get it right. And secondly, I like how you're getting into the Pokemon vibe by
It's
literally
like,
playing Pokemon.
I mean, I'm just letting you guys rant and have your little thing. I'm just sitting here quietly. I'm like a good
Uh,
little schoolboy who doesn't want to get into trouble.
you're
Dude,
that
you're
person.
not gonna get in trouble. This is the point of a podcast.
No,
We're all supposed to have.
why do I imagine like me and Adon are like arguing, tearing each other apart, almost like beating each other up, and Nick's just in the corner, just like smiling, scared, just going like everything's all right, everything is just fine, we'll be
I mean,
okay.
I also have a bag of candy sitting right next to me right now.
I should have brought
I
candy
have
with me.
Pocky.
I should have brought candy with me.
I got Pocky and a Mountain Dew. I'm good.
Nice.
All right. So, aside from those rants, what else do we have to discuss about the Diamond and Pearl remakes?
That would be the fandom bash.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Basically, when these remakes were announced, although a lot of people were finally happy because we've been screaming to get Sinnoh remakes for 6 years now,
Amen.
people are still people got so upset when this game was announced. And to be honest, I'm not about it. Like, these people are complaining about the art style. Dude, we've always had
We gave you
graphics
what you
overall.
want.
I know.
What else do you want?
I know. I wanted to cut in right now and say that, like, dude, like we have gotten, we've been complaining or like have been wanting for like a remake or just for something new for so long, and then the second we get that, like, so many people started complaining about how bad it looked and such. Who cares? We got what we wanted. They're giving us what
No,
we want.
here's the thing. It's more like along the lines that the Pokemon Company has kind of spoiled us, if I'm being honest. Like, we've made these graphical evolutions. We've gone from chibi to full models, which is great and all, models for the overworld. But as I said before, they all still turn like they're in 2D, so that's why it bothers me. But I understand that people would want these kind of models for this kind of remake. But if they want to complain about, but still don't understand why they're complaining about it, because even if it's not in this game, we have another game, Pokemon Legends Arceus, that's coming out that is all of that and a little more. So what's the point of complaining about one game when you got another to play?
Yeah,
What's the point?
Look, it's basically, the point is, it's just that there's a lot of fans out there who like will complain about a lot of certain things, and then when we finally get what we want, it's like, okay, so they finally gave us what we want. What's another thing we could complain about? Oh, look, the game looks crappy. Let's talk about how bad that looks. Like, guys, no one cares. We're getting a game. If you don't want to play the game because of a certain reason, no one cares. You can do what you want. But if other people are happy about it, leave them be.
And here's another thing. People that complain about the game, they'll complain about it and whine and scream and bitch all they want, and they'll still end up playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
oh my god.
the biggest thing, Sword and Shield was one of the most complained about games before it came out.
And then people
It's
still
one
played
of the
it.
best selling games on the Switch. It broke records, and
Exactly.
people were still complaining about it.
Dude, in all honesty, it's the fact that they still play it makes me question it. Like, if you're saying like, oh no, the game is bad or something, or like it doesn't look bad, and you either still played it to complain about it more, or even if you play it and then you like don't complain about it, but you still play it, it's like, okay, so you played it a little bit, and then you said, yeah, I stopped because, I hated it because of how it's going, but then you make another complaint about it after saying, I continued it. Why did you continue it if you don't like it?
Exactly.
I don't know. People on the internet are just really weird, us included. But we're a silent majority that is just weird.
All three of us are the majority that will either see it, and then we'll like literally talk amongst each other and be like, okay, so we can confirm that some things about it does look kind of crappy, but there should be some hope with it. And also, what are some theories we could come up? Like, that's literally who we are. We're that type of people in the community who will keep silent and just talk amongst ourselves instead of go out and complain. Because God, those toxic people are annoying.
Every
Well,
fandom has toxicity.
I know.
Well, yeah, but it's really rampant in the Pokemon community, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Like,
but
there's
then there's
something new on Pokemon, someone's complaining.
but here's also another thing though. It's the one other thing I'm worried about when it comes to the fan base itself is I'm worried that there's gonna be someone out there, whether they're in the fan base of Pokemon or not, that's going to look at the trailer or even look at the game and say something that involves racism or politics or whatever, and just make people be
Oh
like,
gosh, there's
Uh,
so many people.
no, exactly. Like they make certain situations about certain things about either racism or politics. And when I see this, I'm like, bro, why? It's a
it's a kid's
video game.
game.
It's a kid's game.
It's
Leave it alone.
escapism.
Like, okay, I'm a say this real quickly. Let me give you guys an example real quick. So you guys know about Sonic the Hedgehog? How people are always saying like, oh, Knuckles is like probably black, right? Because it seems like he's probably black.
That's the first time I've ever heard about that. What?
Yeah, same here.
Oh, really? Am I really the only one that's ever heard about this news?
Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
first time I've ever heard of the theory that Knuckles may be black, and I've been through the dark side and the weird side of the Sonic fandom.
No, everyone has been.
Because,
I just stay
well,
away from it. If
All right,
I'm being honest.
so let me tell you guys this real quick. So what I found out about it is that many people have been suspecting that Knuckles may possibly be black, and that's only because of his like the way he's always acted, the way he's always like his life and stuff. Like people always just assume that he was black, I guess. And I won't lie, yeah, I could kind of see why a little bit. Like I'm not saying like oh I 100% agree, but I could kind of see why. But
I'm
what
not
was
throwing my pocket. I'm sorry.
what?
Oh, something fell on my mic, and I think my mic caught it. That was my pocket falling over. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Continue, please.
I didn't hear anything. Anyways, but like it's like that, and it's like okay, so it's that, but who cares? And like there's some people who will say like I don't think so, and I do think so. They never got in an argument about it, but one time, some Japanese artist had made an art about of humanized versions of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, all of them same skin tone, which it's like white but a bit tannish, so like I want to say Hispanic type of tan. And it's not being racist for me saying that because I'm Hispanic. But and somebody out there who was like stupid as hell thought that this was racist as hell for making Knuckles white. So you know what they did? They edited the art to make Knuckles look black, thinking they fixed it.
Oh gosh,
And you
Twitter people saying they fix things.
and you
I
can
remember that.
you can assume how many people got that and were immediately like, so we can tell you're an idiot. And she literally apologized about it afterwards, but people were saying like, dude, just get the hell out of Twitter. And you know what? She did, so that was the one problem solved. But it's like that. Like that's one thing I'm worried about with the fandom. That if we get to that point where people will talk about racism or like freaking I don't know animal abuse with this, dude. If they start talking about animal abuse with Pokemon, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it.
They already have.
Oh, then we're gonna then you know what? That's normal then.
I was
I
going to say,
guess.
that's like a controversial topic that's been around for like decades.
Yeah, no.
That's
Just,
been around since Pokemon started, I believe.
yeah,
Yeah.
that actually makes sense. But no, like if we what? But no,
Huh?
if we literally get to that point where we're just like they're just talking about racism or involving politics and such into the games, I'm going to get so upset because like it's one thing to just complain about either the story, the gameplay, or controls, but to bring in that is like too far and enough to say like, okay, so we could tell you're just here to make everyone's day bad.
I mean, we have kind of dipped our toes into that territory with the whole Nessa controversy, if you remember that.
When was the point of the Nessa controversy?
I don't know. I forgot.
Back when Sword and Shield was first, back when Nessa was revealed for Sword and Shield, people were making fan art of her, and people were going nuts because some people weren't using the exact skin tone that Nessa was revealed with. Basically, whether that be because all the lighting's a little different, or they just made her lighter. People got really pissed off about that, and so we've already kind of dipped our toes into that kind of territory. I just hope we
Yeah.
don't just go any further.
Yeah, I know. I like that's another thing. It's like it's always the character skin. If one little detail about a character is off, everyone will complain about it. Like if it's a small thing, that's fine. But if it's like the freaking skin color, oh my god, it's like the freaking revolution started all over again.
I mean, I'm going to have to be honest here. There is another thing as a part of every toxic fandom is that they have some sort of weird obligation to make one character or a few characters gay.
Yeah, but that's in all media. I think we're drifting away from the Pokemon topic altogether.
Yeah, I
All
see
right, but
that now, but
okay.
let's.
First off, okay. All in all, long story short, the fandom can be good, but also toxic, and I really hope the major toxic people don't ruin everyone's like time with this
Fun.
game. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
ruin everyone's fun, because like let's be honest here, we've had enough toxicity through both last year and this year. I think it's about time we finally have some positivity now, since things are getting better. So please stay less toxic, have more fun, and if you don't like the game, just leave it at that. Don't continue it then.
Don't buy it even if it pisses you off. Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, but here's the thing: if you like it already, but like you play it and you don't like it anymore because of something that went wrong, that's another understandable thing. But like at the same time, waste of money. But yeah, you're right. All right. Now to stir back to a little bit more fun with this. One thing I wanted to talk about with this that was kind of a bit both con and pro at the same time is actually back to the whole story thing. Uh, Granted, yes, I already went down with everything. Like, oh yeah, go more in depth with the stories, give us some hints to what's gonna happen into the game that makes it more interesting, or like give hints to possible future games, or like DLCs and such. But now I want to talk about the story cutscenes. If you guys know about this, back before Pokemon, Sun and Moon and all that came out, whenever we got to the story, they would always have like small little cutscenes, but they were, obviously the pixelated versions. They weren't showing it like, oh, it's a storyboard or oh, it's an animation. Nah, it's just the regular pixels and stuff. But when like X and Y,
Except for Pokemon Pokemon, that's when they really started to dip their toes into there.
yeah, and like when you saw like all those like little cutscene moments where it's like, oh, it goes from them just talking with the freaking text in the bubble to being like, oh, they're actually moving animations kind of thing. Like I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was fun. So I want to bring that up. Would that be a pro or con if they were to do that for the remake of the game?
Actually, I think that might be a step backwards because we've evolved to the point in Pokemon history is where we can actually have full cutscenes, and I do actually think they're going to put cutscenes in this game. Not even with the chibi versions, like full screen versions of full characters, because we have seen in the battle animations in the trailer we see full models of Lucas and Dawn going into fights. So I do believe we're going to get full cutscenes like we do in like we did in X and Y, Sun and Moon, etc. So I do think we're going to get full cutscenes. And to be honest, I think that would probably be more beneficial because it takes advantage of what the Switch is capable of. And if we just went back to just text and bubbles, I think people would get a little bored. Because to be honest, I'll be honest, when I'm playing through one of the games, for example, if I'm playing through Pokemon Ruby and I'm just standing there talking to the team leader, I get bored. So the cutscene is really a real way to draw people in. So I think they should continue it, if I'm being honest.
All right, Nick, what about you?
For me, I'm trying to think what else I want to add about the new Diamond and Pearl remake. I almost said Sword and Shield. I'm sorry, my mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get a new remake called.
The entire run. Just looking back at the footage, we're gonna point out so many mistakes of what I say.
We're gonna point out so many mistakes that we said in general, bro.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm trying to think about the Diamond and Pearl remakes on what else I want to add about them. Oh, that's something we haven't even talked about yet. What is our team gonna look like, or what our possible team is gonna look like?
Oh yeah, okay. So when we talk,
all I know is that I'm going to have one of the starters and an APOM because
it's starters and your APOM, Adam.
All right. So okay. So when we do the edited version of this podcast, we're gonna do a count of every time Adam brings up APOM in either this podcast and future podcasts.
I've said like APOM like 11 times at least.
All right, so we're gonna when editing future versions of us, we're gonna put in like a freaking APOM counter in the corner or something like that, hopefully. But anyway, so yeah, if we can pull it off, I'm probably more than likely we're gonna get the low budget counter. But anyways, like going off what Nick said, yeah, let's talk about what our team would possibly look like through the game, and while at the same time going off of what our playing styles would be, both when we enter the game and also if we would bring in some old playing styles we had in the past that we would bring into this. So, to start this off, I think we could have Nick go off with this, and since you were the one that thought of this idea.
Oh, okay. Obviously, I would have my starter Turtwig, so that would go all the way up to a Torterra for sure.
Torterra!
Yeah.
I
I'm
actually have a
thinking.
Torterra action figure hanging around my room somewhere. I gotta find it.
I was thinking since this is a Generation 4 remake, I gotta have a Garchomp and Lucario on my team for sure. I gotta have those two.
Of course. Hey,
I mean,
actually, can I interrupt for a quick minute? I actually want to bring up a fun fact.
yeah, sure.
You know how I've played through both Platinum and Pearl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I never used a Lucario or a Garchomp.
What?
Never.
Okay,
I
first off,
know, it's so weird. Like, those are the most common Pokemon that people use in Gen 4. I've never used Garchomp or Lucario in a Gen 4 playthrough.
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think
It's
it's that.
funny, too, because Lucario is one of my favorite Pokemon, and Garchomp is one of my favorite pseudo-legendaries, so that's hilarious to me. Anyways, continue, Nick. I apologize.
The hell is wrong with you for not using a Lucario or a Garchomp?
I would have used one every time I played through Gen 6. I just never used. I used Lucario every time I played through Gen 6, and I used one in Pokemon White 2, and I'm currently using a Garchomp through my newest playthrough of Pokemon Y. I just never used one in Pearl or Platinum.
Hold on, really
Well,
quickly.
try it out for someday.
I'm just gonna say this flat out right now. Like through this whole explanation, as Nick was silent, I don't know why. I could have sworn I literally felt him like eternally screaming inside just from Adon saying that he's never used Lucario and Garchomp in the game.
Yeah, I could have heard it too.
Me and Amber, because Amber wanted some.
Well, it's gonna be in the
Let's
recording now.
see. What other team members will I have? Obviously, I gotta have a Staraptor on my team. I gotta have a Staraptor. That's gonna be a must.
Yeah.
What the?
I'm trying to think of what other Pokemon I would have. I don't know. Basically, those are like my main few that I have in mind.
Okay.
Okay. Nate, do you have a team in mind?
Sort of. So obviously I'm gonna have a starter because anytime I play the game, I always play with the starter full and through the
Everyone
entire game.
does.
Yeah, I'd never like the only time I think I would ever switch out a starter is probably when I will actually no, I take that back. I don't think I've ever really switched out a starter unless I was like, hatching an egg.
The only time I switched out a starter was a flying type mono run I was doing in Pokemon Ruby.
Yeah,
No,
but
Pokemon Sapphire. My bad.
yeah, but I never once. I think I've always played the game full and through with a starter, even after that I completed the game, because I think I always like felt like, oh, maybe it's best to have the starter with me. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna have the starter with me, which will either be Turtwig or Piplup, maybe Charmander. I don't know. Maybe I'll do 3 versions of the game. Uh, hey, dude, for all I can do, I can literally make.
Charmander. You said Charmander.
I did. I said no. I said Chimchar.
You said Charmander.
Okay, we're gonna look back at the footage and see for ourselves. But
You said
but
Charmander.
But anyways, continuing on from what I was saying though, yeah, I would probably either choose I'll have one of the starters in my team, obviously. Um, the Garchomp is an idea for me to have, but I don't think I'm gonna go with it immediately. I would only do it until like I get to the
Late
Elite
game.
Four. Yeah, late game. Like if I get to close to the Elite Four, or if I'm directly going towards the Elite Four, I will immediately look for like a Gabite or a Gibble and start like just freaking leveling that Pokemon up until I get a Garchomp, because I do not. I feel like having a Garchomp in your team when you're in the Elite Four will be a good benefit for you unless you freaking lose your Garchomp to Cynthia's, then you're screwed. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I would have the starter, a Garchomp somewhere in the future. Going down with the Pokemon. Thinking about this from my knowledge with the Pokemons, I might have a Quagsire, maybe.
That's a
Only
good choice.
can I? Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. When I get a Quagsire, I'm naming him Bum Bum right off the bat. I'm naming him.
Yeah.
I'm naming him
Bum
Bum Bum. I'm gonna name him Bum Bum, and I'm gonna keep him in my team no matter what. Even if I'm fighting a freaking grass type trainer, I am keeping Bum Bum in my team. I will love Bum Bum to the very end. I will draw Bum Bum until the day I die. And y'all can fight me on that.
You love Bum Bum so much.
I love Bum Bum.
Bum.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you with this. Okay, so I was doing a Pokemon roleplay. I'm exposing myself. I do roleplays. I did a Pokemon roleplay with my friend TK, and I actually had it where my OC gained a Quagsire, then he named Bum Bum, and I always loved it whenever he came out, because at one point in the battle, I made it where he like got punched in the face by Force Palm, and all you see is Bum Bum slaying on the ground, smiling like an idiot.
Wow.
So that's why that's why I want a Quagsire, just so I can name him Bum Bum and love him to the very end. But no, yeah, so yeah, we'll have my starter, we'll have Bum Bum. I'm gonna call him Bum Bum. I'm obviously gonna get a Thunder type, because that's something I'm gonna need, so...
Thunder
Yeah,
type.
Yeah, that's the thing, I gotta think about that for a second. Like a Jinx,
You
I might
think
take a
Thunder
Jinx.
type for some reason.
Yeah, you can get Shinx in Gen 4.
Oh, Shinx is available very early game.
Oh, I know, so I might get a Shinx. Let's see, what are some other Pokemon I can get? Hopefully I could get a... I don't know, is there Shroomish in the game too? I just don't remember.
Shroomish? I don't think so. And I think Shroomish was Gen 5.
No, Shroomish was in Gen 5.
Gen 3.
Yeah, Shroomish was Gen 3.
Oh, Shroomish.
So, yeah.
I'm looking through the decks right now. I don't think you can get Shroomish.
Dang it. Alright, so then,
I
yeah.
want to transfer him into the game, but even then, there's no guarantee.
Yeah, okay, so I'll get that. I probably might get Magmar too, just in case. Because that seems like a good type of Pokemon to have. I'm trying to think of a good fighting type that I could... I probably more than likely will find a Hariyama.
Ooh, okay.
Because I won't lie, I had a Hariyama in one of my teams one time, and oh my god, he helped me out through thick and thin.
Let's see what other...
And, I think that's kind of about it for now. But more than like...
Wait, hold on a second. There is one Pokemon I do want to talk about that is part of Gen 4 that I totally forgot about.
What?
Oh gosh, what is it?
It's gonna be one of the first Pokemon I shiny hunt for.
Uh-oh.
Oh my. What is it?
Shiny Motham.
Ooh.
I'm doing it for my boy A-Drive out there. Let's go.
I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot Motham existed.
Oh my god, same, actually. I just looked up who Motham is.
I mean, Shiny Motham is A-Drive's mascot.
Ooh, right.
Sorry, I just there's Pokemon that I forget exist sometimes. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm looking up my boy right now. Oh. Look, this is why I want to have a Quagsire in my team, so that way he could be my boy and freaking save my Pokemon like this. Look at him smiling, so proud. Oh wait, I got more.
He's just got a blank expression on his face while T-posing to assert his dominance.
And then
what's up?
Yeah, and then this is another reason why I want to have a Bum Bum in there, so that way every time I take a out, he can greet me with this.
Really good choice because it only has one weakness.
What?
Yeah, that's true. It's got one weakness.
Oh yeah, that's right, it does. But anyways, though, like actually, one more Pokemon I would probably want is a Wobbuffet if I could find one.
Ooh, Wobbuffet.
Because I've always grown fond of Wobbuffet, man. I love Wobbuffet. He's funny. He's cool. I've never once got him in a Pokemon game, and I really felt disappointed in that. So that's why I really hope when I get the game, I could actually get a Wobbuffet, just so that way I could send them out and be like, Wobbuffet, and hope to God I don't lose.
Oh my god.
I have a feeling that I'm the only one here who doesn't like Wobbuffet.
I mean, I think Wobbuffet is decent, but I'm not hating him.
Okay, Nick, you're safe. Nick, you're safe, but Adon, when we meet, oh, we're gonna have a talk, bro.
Bro, there's a whole reason why I don't like Wobbuffet, okay?
I'm going to literally buy. One day I'm going to buy a Wobbuffet punching bag and face him in front of you just so he could fight your ass.
Well, that's not fair. He'll just use counter.
Exactly.
I'll bring popcorn.
Exactly. I'm going to have the Wobbuffet fight you while I hug Bum Bum and we watch with stupid faces.
Okay, you just saying I'm gonna hug Bum Bum is just hilarious to me.
I love Bum Bum.
Okay. I guess it's my turn
Yeah.
now? Okay. So, obviously it's going to be... I think I might go with Chimchar, just because I really like Infernape. Because, I like my I want to... And there are two Sinnoh Pokemon I've never used before that I kind of want to use. And that's Leafeon and Magnezone. I've never used either of them.
Really?
Yeah, so I really want... So I might use this remake as a chance to use these Pokemon.
I don't think I've used a Magnezone in Generation 4, but I know I used one in Gen 5, and it's pretty decent, I would say. Pretty decent electric type.
Yeah, I think I might use a Leafeon and a Magnezone. Plus, if they do put the Platinum Dex in, which I'm assuming they are because Porygon Z is in the trailer, which was not in the Magnezone Pokedex. So I really want to use those Pokemon. I might just use a Garchomp just so you two will get off my back.
Yeah. Basically, use that Garchomp, my friend. Use it.
Use that Garchomp, boy.
Yeah, but there's also I might use a Gardevoir because, bro, in Pokemon Platinum, I had my Gardevoir named Wanda. She destroyed everything in her path. So,
God. Carnage.
Bro, this is why Gardevoir is my third favorite Pokemon. Like, my Gardevoir Wanda, who I named after Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
He was amazing. Volt, why the fuck?
What do you do?
Look at his profile picture.
Okay, what the hell?
Okay, we're going back to Gardevoir. Yes, I do want to use it again, just because A, now it has a fairy typing, so I'll have something to use against Cynthia's Garchomp. And B, it was so great in my Platinum version, I need to use it again, bro.
Okay.
So that's like 5 team members. I still need one more, and it's a flying type. I need a flying type Pokemon. Actually, no, I don't. If they don't bring back any gens, I don't need a flying type. But don't bring back any machines, please, for the love of
Hold on a second. I'm looking at something really quick. Where is it?
Hold up, I'm crying.
You're actually crying?
I'm crying. Dude,
You're just crying that you changed your profile pic and we're dying.
Dude, this is what... Okay, so why... While Adon was talking, I was like, you know what? Just for the sake of this now, I'm gonna switch my icon to Quagsire, even though, like, I'm repping up for Sun and Moon, Godzilla versus King Kong, because I was gonna watch that with TK later, hopefully. But, I was like, you know what? Let me switch it to Quagsire since I've been talking about Bum Bum a lot. And as I found 2 good images. One adorable one, and then this one. I was like, oh, I'm definitely making it this one.
Wait. Adam. I have an idea for one of your team members on your Diamond and Pearl team, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna know. You should have a Roserade.
I was gonna get that, but I understand why you think that.
Okay. I was gonna say, you want to tell the story?
I'm actually using that Roserade. I'm actually using it in Pearl right now.
Oh man. Okay, you want me to tell the story, or do you want to tell the story?
You know what? You tell the story. I always tell the story. I wanted to hear it from a different perspective.
All right. So the reason why I said Adam should use a Roserade is because, okay, a little bit of backstory. Me and Adam went to the same high school together, and we sometimes have the same lunch period together. So we just hang out, talk some smack, shoot some shit, do all that stuff. And one time, Adam was actually playing, I think it was it Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon Pearl?
It was Platinum. I was looking for a Ralts.
Okay, yeah. So he was playing Pokemon Platinum looking for a Ralts, and we were just chatting and shooting the shit. And Adam goes straight into the grass to train, and the first encounter he gets is a shiny Roselia. And the first thing we do as soon as we see this
Oh
is
yeah,
lose
I remember
our
this story.
shit.
I remember this
We just
story.
lose
I
our
lost my
shit.
and then I got your attention.
Yeah, we were losing our shit because this was a full odds shiny in the wild, and we just couldn't believe it.
Because
Dude,
remember,
that's luck.
the odds of getting a full encounter shiny is over in Pokemon Gen 4 is a 1 out of over 8,000 chance.
1 in
So the fact that I got
8,192.
that surprised the hell out of me.
Oh man, and he kept that thing and he used it.
Well, I didn't use it in Platinum because I didn't want to use the Rosalia. But but I decided, you know what? Fuck it. And when I got Pearl and reset it because I got it from a used game store, obviously. I actually transferred that Rosalia into Pearl, and I'm using it right now, and it's awesome. And that's why. And now Roserade is one of my favorite shinies, just because it looks so cool, dude.
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah,
all right.
Shiny Roserade looks better than regular Roserade, in my opinion.
Guys.
What?
I have a new idea. Okay, so I know I told you guys what my possible team is. Can I tell you guys what my secondary team would be if I was to either go into like full on freaking beast mode or just face you guys?
Continue.
I was gonna get both versions of the game anyway, so I was gonna get two different teams. So
I was gonna say I'm gonna have Bum Bum in the team, obviously, but guess who are the other 5 parties gonna be?
Other
God.
bums?
I'm gonna get Bum Bum's family.
Oh no! From the Quagsire.
I'm gonna have a whole army of freaking Bum Bum's family. I'm gonna have Bum Bum. I'm gonna have Derpy. I'm gonna have Bloop. I'm gonna have Goofy. I'm gonna have Boopy, and then I'm gonna have the best one of them all, Bob. I'm gonna look back at this footage. I'm gonna write down all the names, and I'm gonna wait until I get the game. I'm just gonna breed every single Quagsire out there, and just freaking get all 6 to have Bum Bum and his family. And I'm literally gonna name one Bob.
Are you sure you're not gonna name one of them Butt?
Oh no, dude. You know what I'm gonna? No, you know what I'm gonna name one of them? Aside from Bob, you know what's the other one I'm gonna name?
What?
I'm gonna name one of them And then you see this one, the icon right here?
Yep.
Not only is that that's Bum Bum, obviously, but because I'm looking at the face, guess what I'm gonna name one of them?
What?
Yay.
What the fuck? Oh wait, now I think about it. You know how he's Nick? You know how he said I should use a Roserade?
Yeah.
I can't.
Why?
Why?
Because I need an Apom on my team.
Oh. Oh, you son of a gun.
Bro! Apom!
Bro, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this now. Can we literally do like freaking. Every podcast we do now, if I ever make like cover art for our videos, I'm legit going to have like every art have me with Bum Bum.
As long as you just have every art with me, have a Apom on my shoulder.
Every Pokemon podcast we do, I will have us have one Pokemon with us. But for me, I'm gonna have both Mimikyu and Bum Bum because God, I love Bum Bum. Can Bum Bum be our mascot, please?
Really?
I'm not sure about that because remember it's 3 Amigos, and I don't think a Quagsire represents all 3 of us.
Yeah, it does. You know how?
How?
Why?
It's a derpy dumbass idiot who won't go down. And who is certain. Okay,
You're not wrong, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. But nah, we'll find our own mascot soon. But for now, no, yeah. If you guys see more like Quagsire, just know I've become addicted with it.
Oh my god.
Watch soon in the future. We're just gonna have a compilation of like Nate Voltake's addiction to freaking Quagsire.
Dear
Yeah,
God.
that was fun.
Okay. Anyways, going back on track. What's another topic we could think of? Does anyone have any more things they want to say, or?
I don't have anything in mind.
Hmm. do- I got nothing.
Hmm. I think that's it then. I
Well,
think we got everything down. Like we got all our hopes. Or actually, you know what? What
what's up?
are some possible theories that you guys maybe have? Like, is there any more theories that you guys have? If not, then I guess we could end it here.
Hmm. I don't think I have any other theories in mind about the new games.
I think they might. I think they might try to. I really hope they try to tie the Distortion World into it somehow. If I'm being honest, just because I feel like Platinum was one of their biggest games, and they should pay homage to it.
Yeah, actually, no, yeah. How about this? We'll have that as as our last topic before we end it here. What are some ways that you guys think that freaking the games will be able to hint towards or mention uh Pokemon Platinum into the game?
Hold on, Nick. Is there something going on, buddy? You're breathing in your mic pretty
I know.
hard.
Don't worry about it. I found something that can really end the whole thing together once we finish this.
Okay. So wait, is this you breathing as in like you're angry, like you're just building up your anger, or like you're breathing heavily because you want to laugh?
Second option.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be interesting for that. Anyways, since Platinum is one of their biggest games, I really think they should pay homage to it.
Of course.
Like I said, they could do a DLC, or they could just tie it into like the post game. Because guys, we saw how the Distortion World was on the DS.
Oh,
Think
yeah,
of how it's gonna look on a full-on Switch.
Oh, that would look gorgeous.
That would look creepy, beautiful, and every other thing I can say about scary and nice looking.
Bro,
Oh my God.
bro.
What?
Yeah.
Imagine, imagine, imagine like if they were to make it into a cutscene, like if they were to add in Pokemon Platinum into the game, whether it be as a separate game or a DLC. Like, imagine how do you think the cutscene would look like? Like, do you think they would pull like an Jaden animation and make it terrifying as hell, or would they do something new and different?
Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea what the DLC should be called.
What?
What's that?
The Platinum Pass.
Yo, wait.
Hey.
Yo, that actually sounds dope.
Yeah, that makes sense because actually when I was first thinking about this, because I had this on my mind for months, I was thinking that like they could add in a new location to where they can tie in the Distortion World. Like maybe the Distortion World is leaking into our world, and us as the protagonist, we have to stop it. But I think that would actually work. Just the Platinum Pass, we go to a certain place. Also, now that I really think about it, we had a lot of events in Gen 4, right? For like
Yes.
gaming, Darkrai, Cresselia, all that kind of shit. I think they could bring that back.
Actually,
But-
wait. Speaking about Darkrai. Sorry to cut you off, Adon. But speaking about Darkrai, do you guys remember that Pokemon Ranger game?
Hmm.
Ooh, yes, I remember that.
Do you guys think like
I do not actually explain.
okay? So there was this. Oh, so you know what Pokemon Ranger is, though? Do you?
Oh yeah, totally.
All right. So think about it like that. So think about Pokemon Ranger. If you look at the games that came out, there was 3 of them. The most popular game out there for Pokemon Ranger was the second game, which involved the main boss being none other than Darkrai. So what I want to know from you guys is this: do you guys think there should be? This one is just for a funsies that you could answer after the recording if you want. But the next one is going to be something I want you guys to answer now. So the first one: do you guys think they should make a remake to that Pokemon Rangers game on the Switch? But before you answer that one, actually answer that one after the recording. Answer this one. Do you guys think they should somehow tie in that Pokemon Rangers game to the Diamond and Pearl remake?
Tying in another game to a remake. I don't know.
I mean, they could reference it for sure.
Like like reference it.
Okay,
Because Pokemon Rangers appear all over the games. Like I'm playing through Black right now. I've run into a few Pokemon Rangers, so I feel like it's possible.
okay.
So,
Maybe they could give like a story, like they'll like mention a story talking about it or something. Like, do you guys think they should do something like that?
Yeah, now that I'm really thinking about it, like if they do decide to bring in DLC for all those events that we had back in the day. Like,
Oh,
give us an event for Darkrai. Give us an event for Cresselia, for Shaman. There was, in fact, there's an NPC in Flomaroma Town that was in Pokemon Platinum that would give you the Grazidia flower if you bought her Shaman. She reappeared in the trailer for the Diamond and Pearl remake. So my guess is that they might bring in all those legendaries that we know before, because because Sinnoh is pretty popular for adding in legendaries. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
oh my God! Wait a minute.
What?
What?
Wait, hold on a second. I gotta find it really quick. There is one more thing I have to mention that I do not want to be brought back into these Diamond and Pearl remakes. I just gotta find this really quick. It is something that has pissed off literally the entire Pokemon fan base to no end.
Oh, this should be interesting, actually.
Ooh.
Hold on a second. I'm looking for it.
Let's get Pokemon contest.
No, it's not the Pokemon contest. I'm looking for
Although
it.
I do think they're probably going to bring that back. Just to bring that up real quick. They're probably going to bring it back.
Fuck.
It's going.
For...
Don't worry, it's not going to be mandatory.
Oh man, no. Hold on a second. Look. Let me look up. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go.
Okay, what is it?
I'm looking for it. I'm just a little bit slow in looking for all of this. Where is it?
Okay, so while I'm doing that, going quick on Pokemon contests, now that I think about it, I actually have a theory. Remember Alicia back in Pokemon Auras?
Yeah.
Do you think that they could bring her back for these remakes since contests might come back?
I don't know. Wait, here it is. I found it.
Oh,
Okay. The one thing that I do not want to come in the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes that'll literally piss off the entire Pokemon fandom. Please, for the love of Arceus, do not include Mindy.
Who?
Minty. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Mindy is an NPC in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum who lives in Snow Point City.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
If you give her a Medicham, she'll give you a Haunter.
With an
Oh.
Everstone.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I just looked it up right now. There's literally a video that's saying Midney's illegal Everstone Haunter.
Yep.
Never
I
heard
do
of this
not
character.
want that.
That's the one thing Nick doesn't want back in these games. It's a freaking NPC.
Worst in-game trade ever in the history of in-game trades.
It's a ripoff.
Why is it a ripoff?
Because Haunter evolves by trading, and because it's holding an Everstone, you don't get a Gengar essentially.
Oh, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, actually, no. Just because of that, I'm probably gonna get hated for this, but can we commit South Park and kick the baby?
Wait, what?
Can we commit
Why?
Can we commit a South Park and kick the baby?
What baby are we kicking?
Mindy.
Oh.
What, did you think I was actually gonna kick a real baby? Jesus. Nah, if I was gonna kick... Don't kick the damn baby.
Kick the baby.
No, if I'm gonna kick a baby, I'm either gonna kick a freaking Magikarp or I'm gonna kick Bum Bum.
Oh, man.
That's gonna... Okay, that's...
It's not a hard idea to kick a Magikarp, because that happened in the anime and it immediately evolved.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
That actually happened.
Yeah, I know, exactly, and it happened in the Detective Pikachu movie too.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, is there anything else that you guys want to bring up, or is that good?
I think that's just about it.
Yeah, I don't really think of anything else, like, except for Pokemon contests, but no one cares about that, if I'm being honest, so...
Alright, before we go off, I'm sorry, go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say, I do have one thing to show before we sign off, is, you know Olivia from Pokemon Sun and Moon and her walk as the Kahuna?
Oh,
Yeah.
her? What about her?
Hold on a second.
Oh my gosh!
Yes! Go Bum Bum! Go Bum
is dummy thick.
Bum Bum be dummy thick,
Oh
Jesus.
bother, I'm too dummy thick.
Oh bother, I'm too dummy thick. Oh my god, bro,
That's
that's gonna,
what I just said.
bro, I am going to, I know I'm copying you. Dude, bro, I want there to be a hack. I want there to be a hack so that way when I send out Bum Bum, he just comes.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god, it's just freaking, all you hear is Cho Cho!
Oh my god. Okay,
Uh,
so that's everything then.
so I guess this is how
Yeah.
we're gonna end it. Also, by the way, actually, before we go, there was one thing I was gonna do. I was gonna make this my icon, but I couldn't because for some reason it wouldn't let me. So instead, I'm just gonna send it like this. Oh fuck, never mind. Essentially, it was just a picture of Quagsire with googly eyes.
Oh god.
Yeah. All right, but anyways, yeah, that's kind of about it, guys. I think that's all we gotta say for this podcast. I think we got everything down. We
Yeah,
went on.
basically. Thanks so much for watching this dumb little podcast we've made.
Yeah,
Will there be more? Probably.
we would also like
Yeah.
to apologize for getting off topics at some points with like the toxicity of the fandom, and also just the fact that I made everyone laugh because of Bum Bum.
I don't think you have to apologize for that.
That's gonna be a run-on thing now. Every podcast, I'm gonna do a joke about Bum Bum, and everyone's just gonna be like, "Yes."
Just go for the Pokemon ones because if you bring it up in just another one that doesn't even talk about Pokemon, it'd be a little weird.
I mean, if I bring it up once, it's fine. But like all the time, yeah, I know that. But no, yeah. So that was a good thing, though. Like,
So that's it for this Three Amigos podcast. Thank you so much for watching. From us to you, gracias, mis hermanos.
joke out.
From
All
us
right.
to you, gracias, mis amigos.
Yes, but remember, okay, before we also end this, I would also like to say, like Don said, thank you so much from all three of us. Make sure to check out all our social medias in the description below. Make sure to subscribe to Adon's channel. He shall be uploading some videos maybe sometime soon in the future. Nick, would you
Maybe
like me
we'll
to...
start streaming on Twitch.
Yes, and Nick, would you like me to add in your channel into the description too, if you want?
I haven't even started a YouTube channel yet, but it's in the works. It's in the works.
But do you still
It's
want me
in
to
the
link it?
Maybe.
If you want, I could do a coming soon kind of thing.
Yeah, do a coming soon kind of thing.
Alright, so yeah.
He's coming soon.
Shut the hell up, Adon. But this isn't that type of we're not doing an 18
You
plus.
me
We're
up
not
for that joke. I took it.
we are not
I'm
doing an
gonna
18
say
plus.
it's restricted though,
Dude,
so I
we are not
apologize.
look at my icon's face. That is the face of disappointment. Anyways, no, yeah. So go to the link in the description below to follow us in our own separate channels, which is Marauder Runner for Adon, I believe. Nick's channel will be coming soon, and make sure to go subscribe to me at Voltaic77 on YouTube. And yeah, that's kind of about it. So, like Adon said, thank you guys so much for watching our podcast, and we will see you all next time.
What are you doing?
Adios.
Don't lie to me.
Adios.
Adios.
Don't lie to me.
I'm just sitting down.